Hello everyone and welcome to Pampered Chef Live, our weekly cooking show. My name is Michael. I'm so happy you're joining us today. Where are you joining from? How are you feeling today? Let us know in the live chat during the episode premiere. And today, Pampered Chef consultant Kim will teach us how to make a dill pickle potato salad and chilled fried pickle dip for summer parties and outdoor gatherings. For the Americans watching, you could definitely use these for Memorial Day. You can find links to these recipes and to the featured products below the video, so it's easy to shop with your consultant. You'll also find there a link to our survey, which you can fill out after you watch for a chance to win a product giveaway. We'll randomly select 3 winners from the survey participants and contact them by email. Time to get started, friends. Let's hand over to Kim. Let's get cooking.
Hey y'all, my name is Kim and I'm going to be making 2 recipes for you tonight. I have been in the Pampered Chef family for 7 years now. When my daughters started having those sweet grandbabies, I retired so I could stay home and keep them. And Pampered Chef allowed me the flexibility to do that and work when I wanted to from anywhere I wanted to, and also make some great extra income. So the recipes I'm making tonight, one of those recipes comes from our Season's Best Cookbook. This is a hidden jewel in our catalog, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but it's filled with lots of delicious recipes. And I love that each recipe will have different ideas, substitutions, and swaps that you can make to suit your diet needs. And another feature that I really love is that at the bottom, each of these have the nutritional info. Did you also know that you can go to your consultant's website and y'all, you can look for days. There are tons of recipes there. You can search for recipes by a specific cooking method, microwave, stove, outdoor grilling. You can search for different foods. You can search for chicken, beef, pork. Tons of recipes are going to come up. You can even search by product, brownie pan. Search by brownie pan, and anything that is there that can be cooked in the brownie pan will come up for you. So check those out. If you haven't checked them out, and you will be amazed. You've got all these recipes right at your fingertips. So I'm excited and ready to start cooking these recipes. Are y'all ready? All right, let's get cooking. First thing I'm gonna do is get my potatoes sliced and start them boiling. I love using the veggie wedger. It's gonna slice them for you into 6 consistent size slices. So I'm just gonna take one of the potatoes and put it on, and then you just simply rock it down. And just like that, we have got 6 consistent size slices of potatoes. So I'm just going to keep going and dump those in and get these potatoes boiling. I've got just a couple more left, and how quick and easy was that? Okay, I have got all the potatoes sliced, and I've added a little salt, and I've covered them just over the top with cold water. I like to start mine in cold water. It's a gentle process of cooking, and it helps preserve those nutrients and flavor of the potatoes as they're cooking. And it also will help remove a little of that excess starch from the potatoes. I'm using our new 8-quart stock pot. I love this pan. It is a beauty, and I love that it's wide versus tall. So I can easily come and see what's going on here. Of course, it also comes with the lid. And I love the lid that it's see-through. So these are already starting to heat up, and you can easily peep through that see-through lid or check on them as needed. So we're gonna let these come to a boil and get done, and we'll be working on the rest of the ingredients for our potato salad. Okay, while the potatoes finish boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up some of the ingredients for the potato salad using the twist and chop. Let me show you a few of my favorite features. It has suction cups on the bottom, so it's going to hold it in place. Y'all hear that? It also has cord storage, and all the ladies said amen, right? And a favorite feature, probably the most favorite feature of all, is without the lid, it will not work. So when you remove the lid, the power buttons go out. So no little ones or yourself can risk getting your hands cut, because it's not going to work without that lid on. I've had several processors in my years, and most of them come with different blades. Use this for cheese, this for nuts, this for onions. Twist and Chop just has one blade, and I love that. It's compact, but yet large enough to do all kinds of jobs. We only have one blade to worry about. So we're gonna add the ingredients, and I'll let you see it in action. I'm just taking our garnish grabber and I'm going to need 4 dill pickles. So I'm going to go ahead and lay those pickles out. I'm just going to go ahead and slice these in about 3 chunks and get them ready for the twist and chop. So I'll go ahead and add these in. Cutting them up on the flexible cutting mat makes that so easy to funnel your ingredients in your dishes or your scraps in your trash can. I've also got 2 stalks of celery, so I'm just going to slice those in a couple chunks as well. I'm going to also go ahead and put my green onions in here. If you've got picky eaters, the twist and chop's going to disguise those onions and they won't see them, but you could definitely just slice them in smaller pieces to add into your potato salad. So now I'm just going to add these into the twist and chop along with those pickles. So now I'll just put the lid on the twist and chop, and we have 2 options. We have a run button, which is going to continuously run for you, or we have the pulse button. Pulsing is going to let you control how much you want your ingredients chopped. So for this today, I am going to use the pulse button. So we're just going to pulse it a few times. Oh my goodness, how quick and easy is that, y'all? All right, so I am going to give you a closer look. What green onions, right? Your picky eaters will never know that they are in there. So now I'm just going to remove that blade and set it out of our way. And we have a pour spout on the twist and chop, and I'm going to go ahead and add it into my on-the-go bowl. This is an insulated bowl, so it's going to keep your potato salad or whatever you may be serving either cold or hot for hours. So we're just going to dump all of these delicious pickles, celery, and onions in. Okay, my potatoes are done, and I love that the handles on this pot don't get too hot for us to handle. So I'm just going to drain my potatoes. We also need 1/2 cup of pickle brine to go over our potatoes. So I'm using the Easy Read measuring cup, and I love that we can see those measure marks as we're pouring from above. So I can easily tell when I've got that 1/2 cup. I'm going to pour this over the potatoes. That's going to infuse those potatoes with that delicious flavor, and it's also going to help our cooling process. Okay, now we're going to finish making the rest of the ingredients, and I have added 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt to our measure-all cup. I love using the measure-all cups, and I also need a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. So I can easily slide this down now to the 1 cup line and add my mayonnaise right on top. Now that I've got that down, I can easily go ahead and add 1/2 cup of mayo. We're easily able to put that in, and then we're just going to pop all these ingredients out without having to dig around in a measuring cup. Okay, so now all we have to do is just push that plunger, and it's going to get every last drop out. This end is for your dry and solid ingredients, and the other end is for your liquid ingredients. It has measure marks on the side and also arrows. The arrows that point down will say liquid for your liquid, and the arrows that point up are going to be the measurements for your solid ingredients. So when you're taking it apart to clean it, and it is dishwasher safe, but when you're taking it apart to clean it and putting it back together, following the arrows on the side of your measuring cup will help you get your measurements just right. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of our all-purpose dill. This has the best flavor, so I'm adding that in. I'm going to use our salt and pepper grinders. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. And y'all, these are so sleek and sexy. You have to pay attention because you'll find yourself adding too much just because you enjoy using them. So I'm just going to add a little pepper to taste and a little more salt. So now I'm just going to combine all of these ingredients together, and oh my goodness, it smells delicious. Now I'm just going to add my cooked potatoes. Eggs are optional in the dill pickle potato salad, but I think I'm going to add some in there. I actually made some boiled eggs yesterday in our silicone egg mold in our multi-cooker. I keep these made ahead all the time, and if you don't like peeling eggs, this is a trick for you. So I've got them in here. I've made some egg salad yesterday, so some of them are gone. But when you're cooking them, you just crack your eggs in there and don't disturb them. And when they cook, they're gonna come out just like this, already peeled and ready for you to eat. And so if you don't care about the shape of them, and you're gonna be cutting them up for recipes such as this, and you're not a fan of peeling those eggs, this will be a way that you will love cooking them. So now I'm just gonna use our cup slicer to go ahead and slice these eggs. You just go over them just like that, and look at those slices of eggs. Another tip with the egg slicer, if you don't wanna add them in those full slices, you can just go over these again. And when you do that, it's going to give you smaller slices of eggs. You can see here now that I have smaller slices. So now I can just pour those right in, and then we'll get everything mixed up. So now you're just going to gently toss everything together to get it all combined well. And it is looking delicious. How quick and easy was that? Oh my goodness, y'all, and it smells delicious. Who likes their potato salad warm, or do you prefer it cold? So I'm gonna give it a taste and see. It has the best flavor. I love my potato salad warm, but I'm gonna put this lid on the on-the-go serving bowl, and we're gonna let it chill in the fridge for a while. With the on-the-go serving bowl, it has a little piece on the top. You can remove that, and it's gonna serve as a spoon rest for your serving tool. You can just lay it right beside your bowl when you're ready to serve. It also has a little tab on the top. It's a vent. So when you have food in there that you want steam to be able to release, you can leave that vent open. When you close that vent, thus the name On The Go, it's gonna lock that lid tightly in place, and you are not gonna be able to pull that lid off. But when you open it and you're ready to serve, that lid's gonna easily come off now. And if all those features aren't enough, it also comes with a little clip on the lid. So you can just clip that right there beside on your bowl, have the spoon rest beside it, and everything's gonna stay all together. I've sliced the pizza crust in 8 strips, and then I'm just gonna go right down the middle and slice those in half. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of our dill seasoning to some melted butter and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. So now I'm just gonna take the basting brush and brush the tops of all of these with this delicious butter and dill. Then we're just gonna take a piece of this and twist it and get them ready to go in the oven. Once you get them all twisted, we're just going to brush the tops with our remaining dill seasoned butter, and then we're gonna pop them in the oven. Okay, we're gonna start on the fried pickle dip, and I have got a couple small dill pickles sliced up. I'm gonna add those in the twist and chop. I've had an 8-ounce block of cream cheese sitting out to get soft, so I'm gonna add that right in the twist and chop as well. We're also gonna add in 1/2 cup of sour cream. I've added in 2 teaspoons of the dill seasoning. I've got 2 tablespoons of our pickle brine going in. And then the last thing, which is where the fried pickle dip name comes from, is I'm adding in some crispy French onions, 1/4 cup of those. Now we're just gonna put the lid on and let it do the magic for us. That is it, quick and easy. Look at all of that delicious flavor right there, y'all. I've sliced a cucumber in half, and I'm just gonna take the crinkle cutter and slice the cucumber so we can serve them as dippers with our dip. The crinkle cutter gives them the cutest little designs. Now I'm gonna slice my carrots, and I like to slice them like this, and then go along and slice them the length way. And how cute are those designs? I'm gonna serve the fried pickle dip in our large cool and serve tray. The lid fits right underneath the bottom for safekeeping. It comes with 2 cooling pucks. These are gonna keep your food cold 4 to 6 hours, even outside. You can use this side of the cooling pucks for deviled eggs, or the other side is flat, which is what I'm using today. So now I'm going to take the trays that come with the cooling serve, and I've already added my celery, cucumbers, and pickles, and I've put some pretzels in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour in that fried pickle dip in one of these wells. I'm gonna top the dip with some more of those delicious crispy French onions, and then we will be ready to bring our breadsticks over and eat. Oh my goodness, I really wish y'all could smell my kitchen. They smell amazing, and aren't they so cute? So I'm gonna put them in the cool and serve tray and let them be there for dippers or just a breadstick for anyone who wants one. And then we will be ready to dig in. How gorgeous is this tray of delicious food, y'all? And you know, I got to taste it before I serve it to my guests, right? So I just got a little pretzel, and I don't want to disturb that dip very much. Oh my goodness, y'all. It is delicious. And with Memorial Day coming up for our U.S. friends, these would be some great recipes to take to your get-togethers. And also, happy belated Victoria Day to our Canadian friends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you'll give these a try.
Thank you, Kim. I'm feeling ready to party with those dishes. Thank you so much for leading us today. If you are interested in simplifying your own cooking with any of the tools you saw today, head to the Pampered Chef website so you can start shopping with your consultant. Be sure to look for our current sale, which includes the new Freezy Fun Ultimate Frozen Drink and Soft Serve Maker. You can also host a shopping party with your friends and family to earn rewards, like 60% off of something special for your kitchen. And if you're ready to not only earn rewards, but also income, talk to the consultant that invited you today about starting your own side hustle with Pampered Chef. That's all for today, friends. So thank you again for joining us. We will be back with another episode of Pampered Chef Live next week when consultant Cindy will teach us how to make 3 different frozen treats and drinks for summer. Which one will you choose? Don't forget to use the links below to see today's featured recipe and products so you can shop with your consultant and fill out that survey for a chance to win our weekly product giveaway. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Subscribe so you can get notifications whenever new episodes come out and so you can share them with your friends. Thank you again for joining us. Happy cooking.